Hello, good morning. Yummy Ninja. Hello, good morning. Good morning. I'm waiting for Miss Leslie. Good morning. Oh my God. Okay. Hello, good morning. Waiting for Miss Leslie. No, she's not bored. Miss, welcome to Baby Boys, as we're known as Bold Brown Boys. Um,
Anyone hear me?
Hello, good morning.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Welcome on board. Okay, so welcome to BB Boys, Bold Brown Boys. My name is Choma, and
Thank you.
here with me is the winner of 2020 Vantage Social Media Influencer, Leslie Lesego. I hope I pronounced your name very well.
Thank you.
I hope I pronounced your name very well.
I don't know if you can hear me. You seem to be breaking a lot. I can't hear you.
I think it's network or something.
Okay. I don't know, but can you hear me though?
Yeah, I can
Can
hear
you
you
hear me
very well.
properly?
I can hear you very well.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
That's good.
So we are so glad to have you on board. I'm so glad to have everyone. Thank you for joining us. Really appreciate.
Okay. I can't hear you again.
You can hear me?
I can't.
Okay.
I can hear you, but you break. It's not clear.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Sorry?
Can you hear me now?
I can, but it's not clear. I can hear you, but it's breaking just a little bit. I don't know if maybe it's on my side or your side.
And also, you're also breaking up a little bit.
Okay,
So,
now I can hear you. Now I can hear you.
okay. Thank you. So, we're here to talk about the role of an influencer during post-pandemic. And you started on Twitter. That was like 2018. You started with 3,000 followers. Then now you are sitting on 120K followers. So, how's it been like? As what's the social media platform you started from, and which of them is best for your business?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I said, what social media platform did you start from, and which of them is best for your business?
Okay. Well, I
Yes.
started on Facebook. Obviously, like everybody else, Facebook is the OG of the social medias. So I started there, and I made my way to Twitter. Twitter, I was not really active for a good part of. I was on Twitter since 2009. I became active 2018,
Okay.
closer to 2019. So the best platform that I use mostly for my business is Twitter because I have more followers there.
Okay.
But Facebook, it also depends on what the customer or the client requests. If they say I want you to advertise on Twitter or Facebook, it's obviously up to them.
Okay. Okay. So, what will you say about your brand identity?
Well, I basically call it my brand personality because most of the time I put my personality out there for people to. People love my personality, I guess, because with what I do is I do a lot of comedy on Twitter
Okay.
and Facebook. So it's more of like skits. I do skit talk, but on Twitter, obviously, is you type a lot, you interact with a lot of people. So it's just jokes with in my home language, sometimes in English. So people
Yeah.
love that. It's just put your personality out there, and people tend to love it. I didn't think people would love it this much, but I guess, yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's good. Okay, so move on to the next question. What's the most important social marketing metrics a business should monitor regularly?
Well, most of the time it should be volume. That's the most important measure.
Yeah,
You should just
volume.
monitor the volume, the numbers of people that come through to your page,
Yeah,
how they interact with you, and how you interact back with them, because with social media it's not a one-way street
it's
like
a
most of other people.
two-way street.
Yeah, when people say something you have to say something back. It should be sort of like a conversation. It
Yeah,
shouldn't be one-sided where somebody says something and then you quiet. At least like their comment or
okay.
reply or whatever, just to
Yeah,
acknowledge that I saw what you said, because there's a lot of you can't reply to everyone, but even if
yes,
you like, they can see that, okay, this person saw what I was trying to say. And also the reach, how many people you can reach on social media is very important
yeah,
as an influencer, because if somebody to trust you with their brand, then you have to have that reach that you
yeah,
can put it out there to people. Like I said, also engagement is very important. It's very important on social media. People take it for granted, but it's very important. So engage with your fam. I call them my fam. I don't call them my followers. They're my family. So we
family.
talk about everything. Yeah, we talk about everything, anything. As long as it's not too personal, we're good. And also influence. You have to find the right kind of influence. Do you want to what do you want to put out there to the people? What's the message
You
that you
want to
want to
pass?
put? Yeah, yes, what you want your people to receive. So find the right influence for your brand, and Bob's your uncle.
Okay. Hope you guys heard that. She said it's all about engagement. It's you just have to keep following and know what you put out there. So the next
I
question.
can't hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, next question. What's the most important thing a social media influencer should be doing during the pandemic? During the pandemic now, nobody really has anything to do. So what's the most important
Well,
thing a social media influencer should be doing?
well, I will talk about myself because I can't talk for everyone else. So what I did is from the start of when the pandemic hit our country,
Yeah.
what everybody did was panic. Everybody was panicking. Everybody was indoors. But everybody was online. So
Yeah.
as an influencer, you're thinking, what can I do to maybe make people cool
Happy.
down a bit, because everybody was just like all over the place. So what I did was uh, I made a lot of jokes. I put out there a lot of funny things. So even if it's just for that little moment, people would forget about what is going on in the country.
Yeah.
It, I mean, people are gonna respond, and they're going to like what you're saying, because everybody's tired of hearing
Yeah.
the numbers that are going up, the deaths that are coming up, so a little bit of distraction here and there. It
Yeah.
helped a lot. I did a lot of I was on social media, like everybody was on social media 24/7. We couldn't sleep. It was a hectic time. So obviously I'm not a comedian, but I made sure that I helped where I could to calm a few people down. And it actually did help, because a lot of people would DM me, they would message, some even commented on my post saying that, we like what you're doing because we are going through a lot. We need some distraction in our lives. So it did a good job, because last year I was nominated for the Vantage Social Media Influencer Award.
Yes, you really did a good job.
Yes, I won the most active influencer. So I was really active at the time. But it came as a surprise, because I didn't know. They just sent me an email that I was nominated. I didn't even know who Vantage magazine was
Yeah.
until time. So it does show that people, even if you think you're doing it just for fun, people take it seriously.
Yeah.
In a funny way, they do like what you do, even though you think, "No, I'm just making a one joke, two jokes here and there." But people love that, actually.
Yeah, and thank you for that. And I must say, you really did a good job throughout keeping us entertained throughout the pandemic.
Yes, that was a validation. That was a validation for me there.
Yes, okay. So also, have you ever had to handle a social media crisis?
If I
Like
ever handled a social media crisis,
media crisis? Yes.
well, not really. I've never really had to go through a social media crisis, because I don't talk about politics. I don't talk about personal people's lives. I don't scratch people's. I don't step on people's toes. So what I just
Yeah.
do is just uh, joke, and people love my jokes. So that if I feel, because obviously not everyone is gonna like you. Here and
Yes,
there you're gonna
that's
find that, yeah, here and there you're gonna find that one or two people are posting negative things on your platform. And what I usually do is just block them.
you just
Blocking
block
is
them
part of,
straight.
I block them straight from the. I really don't want you seeing me and feeling a negative vibe. I'm actually helping you, so that you
Yeah.
don't have to go through the negative things. So actually blocking is part of self-love. You block people, and then you keep your peace. You don't want to be known as a person who goes back and forth with people all the time. So if
Yeah.
you don't like me, and I can see a couple of things that you're writing and I don't like, I block you, and our journey ends there.
Yeah.
That is just the kind of person that I am.
I mean, it's better blocking them than you seeing their negative comments up and down, and they're just wondering what did you do wrong. So blocking it's the best.
I can't hear you. Are you still there?
Hello? Yeah, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can now. I can hear you now.
I said, like I said, blocking is the best to maintain peace. So you don't want to be seeing their negative comments on up and down and everything.
What was that again?
I said blocking is the best because you don't want to be seeing their negative comments.
I don't know if it's on my side or your side, but something is definitely not right. I can't hear you at all.
Okay, no worry. Okay, okay, let's move on to the next question. What was your
Okay,
first
all right.
goal? What was your first goal, or let's say your goals? What was your goals?
Okay, my first goal
Yeah.
was to actually find a safe platform where I can do what I love. I actually studied drama, so I've never pursued what I studied because it's really hard to penetrate on that industry. So what I did was find a platform where I can do what I love, and what I love is acting, drama, being
Yeah.
dramatic. I'm a drama queen at times.
Can say that.
So so a social media that I wanted to do that on, obviously it was Facebook was the only one that I could do at the time. But when TikTok came, that gave me a platform to release that actress in me that I've always wanted to bring out to the people. So most of these platforms, in their own way, they help me do what I love. But I can't be an actress on TV. I can be an actress on social media these days. Social
Yeah.
media has made things to further their careers without following the norm of what everybody does. So, yeah. Most of the time I'm on TikTok. I do crazy things on TikTok because I'm a crazy person. I also do. So I also go to Twitter as well. But also obviously Twitter is typing, and Facebook as well. But I would also take my TikTok videos to Twitter or whatever. But yeah,
Sorry, please. What's your
that my first goal.
what? Sorry, what's your Twitter? Your TikTok name so that we all can follow you on TikTok and see your videos.
Okay, it's at Lessy Janky.
Okay. Oh, we
I'll
guys.
type it here. I think I'll type it here and everybody will see.
Okay.
It's at Lessy Janky. Yeah, I just posted it there.
Okay.
That's my TikTok handle.
Okay. Thank you. So you wanted to say something about your goal?
I'm sorry?
I said you wanted to say something about your goals.
What was my goals?
Yes.
Yes, I answered that one. I said my goal was to literally be on a platform where I can do what I love, and what I love is acting. So I found all the platforms made it easier for me in a way to do what I love, which is my first love, acting.
Okay. Okay. So can you hear me? Oh. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So my final question: how would you allocate your budget for social media advertising?
Okay, with that one is most people just they ask me to advertise on my platform.
Yeah.
So most of the time they send me the material
Yeah.
and I post it on my wall and they pay me for that. But let's for instance, if maybe an artist, a singer or a rapper or whoever approaches me and say, this is what I want to do, I want you to push my music for me,
Yeah.
then that I'm reading there, so it's distracting. I'm sorry. I'm reading the comments and I'm distracted. So with the artists, what I do is we sit down and we come up with a strategy on how to push the music, because it's a video. People have to engage on it. So we have to come up with competitions. We have to allocate a budget for that. And also the videos make people engage, maybe sing along to this, maybe make their own videos. So with artists, it's different. We have to sit down, come up with a strategy on how you want your music to go out there and how we can put it out there for people to engage in, and maybe make it trend if we can.
Okay, so we have a question here. What's the advantage of TikTok for actors?
What's the advantage of TikTok for actors?
Yes.
Well, for me personally, I don't know about other actors. For me personally, I usually just do what I love, and probably people will love it. I get satisfaction from seeing people engaging. They're saying, you did a good job, you're doing this, you're doing that. So that is an advantage for me. But for other people who still want to break into the industry, they are putting their work out there so that a director, a producer, whoever can see their work and probably invite them to one of their shows.
Yeah.
So that's another advantage for TikTok.
Yeah. And also, there's another question here. Sorry?
I'm saying I saw another question. I don't know if we skipped it or something.
No, okay. It's being an influencer. Does it really pay the bills, the big bills?
Does it really pay big bills?
Yes.
If you do it right. I mean, there are people who are just doing it just as a part-time thing, because I did it as a full-time job. Last year, it paid most of my bills.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing most of the time, most of the year. So it does pay bills if you take it as a serious job and you become a proper influencer, get a brand, get your brand out there, get a logo, make a rate card, make sure that people know who you are, and put yourself out there as a brand. Don't take favors. People come into you and say, please advertise this for me. I don't have money. I can't pay. I can't. You also, this is your bread as well. This is your daily bread. So if somebody comes to you and asking you for favors, then it's no longer a business. Now it's a charity. So you need to treat it as a business and make sure that people understand that, because most of what I was battling with on Facebook mostly is people that know me, and they would come to me and say, yo, you know what, I'm selling this and I need for you to advertise it on Twitter for me, but I don't have money. And I'm like, yo, I'm sorry, I can't, because you can't go to Woolworths and say, I need rice and meat and this, but I don't have money. So this is my business. It buys bread. So I need you to pay me so that I can push this business forward. So you need to treat it as a business so that people can respect it as a business.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So we have one more question. Sorry.
Any more questions?
Yes, that's the last question. Okay. It says, is it the job of the influencer to develop the structure D or the brand?
I'm sorry?
I said, is it the job of the influencer to develop the strategy or the brand? Did you get that?
To develop a what?
Develop the
strategy. No, I didn't.
I said, is it the job of the influencer to develop?
Yes, I see the job of the influencer to develop the strategy or the brand. It is. It's your business. You come up with your own strategy, how you want your brand to to be received by the people. You can ask for help from probably if let's say you're a fashion influencer. Follow another fashion influencer, see how their strategy is. Don't copy everything. Just learn, just take a few notes here and there. And you can also DM them and ask them how can they help you with your strategy, because most of the people struggle with developing a strategy for your brand. So, but it is your responsibility as an influencer to develop your own help. But going forward, at the end of the day, you have to come up with it.
Yes. Okay. I don't think there's any more question. I think that was the last question.
Okay.
Okay.
No, thank you so much. Who am I speaking? I don't even know who am I speaking to.
Oh, my name is Chioma. I'm Chioma from Bold Brown Buzz.
Lovely meeting you, Choba.
Okay.
It was a pleasure.
Okay, same here. Sorry, someone just dropped the question. Okay, so this will be the last question. Okay, does a country need the service of an influencer for promotion of the tourism actor?
Of the tourism sector.
Yes. Oh, sorry,
Well,
sector.
it depends on how. You know what I always say. If you want your business, your brand, whatever that you want to put out there, to be on social media, because influencers are sort of like advertisers for social media. So if you want your brand to be on social media, find an influencer to push it on social media. But if you just want it to be on TV or radio or whatever, find other people too. So for social media, definitely it needs to be on a social media's platform, on an influencer's platform. So if because he's asking, is it a he or a she? They're asking if a country needs the services of an influencer. Well, a country as a whole, I think a country can afford to put it on TV or radio or even with social media. So with that one, it's a tough one. But if you want to put it on social media, because influencers work on social media, it's a digital platform. So if you want it out there on social media, then definitely they need an influencer.
Okay, thank you. As someone just said, I think brand should develop strategies and the influencer decide what modality is to deliver the strategy.
Strategies, and the influencer decides what modality it is to deliver the strategy. Yes, if you see it that way, then that's how probably you can hire somebody to. There are companies that can literally maybe help you to develop a strategy, but you can do it yourself as well, because you know your brand more than anybody.
Yeah, you know yourself.
So it's up to you. If you have the money, pay somebody to do it for you. But if you don't, like myself, I don't have money. I had to come up with it on my own. So yeah.
Okay, I think that's the last one. Okay, thank you very much for your time, and we wish you all the best for the future. Really appreciate you here, and thank you for everything. Thank you.
Thank you so much to BB Buzz.
Yes.
I am so honored. I am so honored for this platform. I've been telling everybody about it.
Yeah, thank you.
You know what? I am excited. I love it. Thank you so much, Shoma.
Okay. And also thank you guys for joining us. This is Bold Brown Buzz. You can follow Leslie on Instagram, Twitter, on TikTok. You can also follow us on Instagram too. I really appreciate you guys for joining us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you for joining.
Okay.